I'm Chris Ovdianko. I'm working on a Kickstarter project that I'm calling Calaveras, and it's a deck of bicycle playing cards that's based on the artwork of the Day of the Dead, but the Day of the Dead from the turn of the century. So this is the time of the Mexican Revolution. And I'm doing this because I really love Day of the Dead artwork, and I went looking for a deck of playing cards that had artwork from that time period. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I decided I'd do it myself. Calaveras literally means skulls, but it has a meaning that it's taken on to mean any kind of artwork that uses skeletons that's used for the Day of the Dead. Playing cards are a really great vehicle for this type of artwork in general because it's a small encapsulation of the art, and it's something that's also incredibly functional. So I love playing cards, I collect them, so I thought that this would make a lot of sense to kind of marry up what I wanted to do with the Day of the Dead stuff with playing cards. I'm mixing two things together when I'm making these things. So half of it is my own sketch, but for some of the detail stuff, I go out and I find source photographs to work from. So I can't say it's 100% coming out of my own imagination, because I am doing that historical research to make sure, like, that, you know, if there's a gun in it, it was a gun from the time period, and all the details that go along with it would be authentic to that time. Because one of the things I want to make sure is that the end product feels like something that could have existed around the turn of the century. One of the things that I'm planning on doing is making each suit represent a class of society. So there's going to be the bandidos, there's going to be the clergy, there's going to be the military, and then there's going to be the common people. And I think just trying to, like, as much as I can inside of that framework, represent all of society is pretty interesting. I only have one royal done as of the launch. One of the reasons for doing that is that I want input from the whole community, everyone that backs the project. I want them to feel like they have a part in saying how this project comes to life. I worked with Bicycle, and they granted me permission to use their 1895 logo, so it's right around the same time. I think it fits perfectly, and as far as I know, that's the first time that it's being used on a Kickstarter project. I'm crazy excited to be offering woodcut prints as one of the reward levels, actually several reward levels. I'm getting them laser etched, so they're exactly the same artwork that's being used on the cards themselves. So each print is going to be hand inked, hand pulled on fine artist grade archival paper. It's going to be signed, and it's going to be a numbered edition. So it's going to be a limited edition that's hand signed and hand pulled. I've never seen anything like this for a deck of playing cards on Kickstarter. For the next 40 days, I'm going to be trying to reach my funding goal. Assuming that I do, it's going to take a little while for me to finalize the artwork. What I can promise is that if I do get funded, then I'm going to ship these cards for a December delivery. You know, honestly, the thing that's keeping me going is this one idea, and that's that I'm going to have an entire deck of cards I can shuffle, that I can play with, that I can open up and lay out, and I can see all of those hours, all of that thinking that went behind it, and spread it out in front of me, and that it's going to be real. It's not just going to be an idea. This is the part that I was afraid was going to happen, where I was going to be asked to ask you directly for your help to make this project happen. But I got to do it, because I can't print these cards on my own. I need your help. So please, back Calaveras, and let's bring this project to life.